Wheeler with your first alert forecast. Amber?
Hey, we go from lava to a hot grill. That's what a lot of us are going to this weekend for the Labor Day forecast. But we're giving you the first alert that we've got a couple of days here where we're going to see some heightened rain and storm chances. Today is one of them. A lot of us already seeing the rain, and tomorrow is the next day. Things start to dry out a bit as we head towards Sunday and into actual Labor Day. Here's where we're at right now. We've got some clouds around, temperatures in the 70s to around 80. The North Shore is a little cooler because that's where we've seen some moderate rain that's moved through. Bogalusa only at 72. New Orleans International in at 81. So here's where the rain is right now. Notice that as this was falling to the south, a lot of these little pockets of some heavy rain have been fizzling out, really diffusing into light rain as that's been pushing to the south. I'm expecting that to continue over the next several hours, and that's why we have just really light, if not sprinkles, down towards the city. As we get going with the daytime heating, we could certainly see some more storms generate with some heavier rain, but right now a lot of this is going to be turning into some light to moderate rain. We had a little bit of a pocket of heavy rain that moved through Kentwood, maybe some heavier on the moderate side, but mostly going to see light to moderate rain moving up I-55 through Amite. Franklinton also seeing that light rain. Most of coastal Mississippi, Bay St. Louis, some light rain up towards Nikkei's, Poplarville, you name it. These areas are using the windshield wipers this morning. Luckily, though, again, it's really manageable rain. This is not giving us complete deluges of street flooding here, but we're going to watch that through the afternoon. We have the possibility of some storms to generate some heavier downpours. Notice that this continues through the afternoon, moving towards the south here. And as we head into tonight, the boundary that is giving us this rain and storms could certainly fire off some more storms while you're sleeping. And into Saturday, we're going to keep that active pattern, maybe a stormy start to tomorrow, continuing into the afternoon. A lot of this I'm seeing the trends mostly for the South Shore on Saturday. And then once we get into Sunday, we'll pull in a little drier air and the chances for some rain will be a lot lower. So here's the flood potential. It is level 2 out of 4 for mostly the north. The reason why is, again, those heavier rain showers as they're moving to the south are fizzling out, but they are pushing towards the south. So more isolated flood threat south of the lake. And then we keep that isolated flood threat from any storm that develops there on Saturday. Here's the rain potential. Notice that not everyone's getting in on the heavy stuff here. You could certainly just get out by just getting maybe a trace over the next couple of days, but we're going to watch these bullseyes because, again, that's where we have the possibility of some isolated street flooding. After that, we have a smaller chance for some rain Sunday into much of next week. And then a push of dry air towards the end of next week really helps to squash those rain chances. But a peek at Labor Day. This is a day that a lot of folks like to be outside. Maybe you're going to be heading home from wherever you're at for the Labor Day weekend. I've got new data this morning that tells me we might need to up this number just a little bit. I mean, maybe to 30%. So still a good day, not as humid, and it looks like temperatures in the 80s. Here's your forecast. You've got this upper level low off towards our northeast, high to the west. We're in between those two. That's why we're a little busy here. But as we head into next week, we're going to see this trough deepen. It's going to give us shots of drier air and probably a stronger front as we head towards the end of next week. And this is going to keep our rain chances tamped down and give us some lower humidity as we head towards the next weekend. So I want to show you what this looks like starting next week, the middle of next week, and into the next weekend. We're going to enjoy some lower humidity. At least that's what I'm seeing right now. I'm going beyond the 7-day here and really seeing some drier air, which would feel really good. So we got to follow that so we can get some of that good dry air in for that weekend. Really quiet on the tropics. Nothing to report on in the Gulf. Couple of areas in the eastern Pacific. One area that is a very low chance of development. A lot of models keep that out into the Atlantic. That's what we want to keep seeing here. We're just tracking storms, not hurricanes. This at this time of year, at this point, we've got 80s for the next few days. And as we lower the rain and storm chances, we will up the temperatures back to around 90. Shelby?
All right.